Have you ever found yourself just dreaming of a totally fresh start in a new country? Well, 2026 might just be your year. But let's be real, where do you even begin? Over the next few minutes, we're going to go on a little global tour to find the best spots to live and work, and we're going to focus on what really, truly matters. So let's get into it. Maybe you're sitting there asking yourself, could my skills earn me more somewhere else? Or is there really a place with a better work-life balance? Or maybe it's just, where can I build a more secure future? These aren't just idle daydreams, They're the very questions driving a massive worldwide search for a better life. And it's not just a handful of people. All over the globe, folks are actively looking for that perfect combination. Great job opportunities, a higher quality of life, and that all-important long-term stability for themselves and their families. It's a huge movement. But what does the best even mean? It's got to be more than just a big paycheck or nice weather, right? So before we jump into our top picks, let's actually break down the criteria, what we're looking for when we call a country a top destination. Okay, so for our purposes here, a top destination isn't just the place with the highest salaries or the sunniest beaches. No, it's a country that really hits that sweet spot, that perfect blend of professional ambition and, just genuine personal well-being. It's the whole package. And it really all boils down to these four pillars. We're looking for a country with a strong economy, obviously, but also one with worker-friendly policies. You need good healthcare, that's a given. And critically, you need a welcoming immigration system that isn't impossible to navigate. These are the foundations of a great place to live and work. All right, so with our framework all set, it's time for the main event. Let's start our tour of the top global destinations to live and work in for 2026. We're going to kick things off with the heavy hitters. These are the countries that are basically built for ambition, where the career opportunities are just massive and the financial rewards, well, they can be totally life-changing. First on the list, the United States. When it comes to pure, unadulterated career growth, especially in fields like tech and finance, it's really hard to beat. It's this global engine of innovation. But, and this is a big but, that means the competition is absolutely fierce. You got to think of it as a high-risk, high-reward kind of place. And let's not beat around the bush. The biggest draw here, it's the money. For ambitious professionals, the U.S. is plain and simple home to some of the highest-paying jobs on the entire planet. Period. Now, what's really fascinating about our next one is the balance it strikes. Germany is an absolute economic engine with a huge demand for skilled engineers and IT pros. But, and here's the kicker, it pairs that economic muscle with incredible social security benefits, offering this really powerful safety net. And then, of course, there's Switzerland. It's famous for its stability, its safety, and yeah, some of the highest salaries in the world. The crucial thing to remember here, though, is the trade-off. That sky-high salary is essential because the cost of living is right up there with it. Okay, let's totally shift gears. We're moving on from pure economic might to a group of countries that have pretty much perfected the art of living well. It's time to meet the champions of work-life balance. Sweden is such a standout here. The entire culture is basically built around strong employee rights and personal well-being. I'm talking famously generous parental leave. It's a place where you can have a really thriving career in tech or sustainability and still have a rich, full life outside the office. And if you're looking for an even more relaxed pace, you've got New Zealand. It's known all over the world for its laid-back work culture, that breathtaking natural beauty, and immigration policies that are actually designed to attract skilled people. It's just an ideal choice if you're trying to find a less stressful, more peaceful way of life. All right, our third category is for anyone who just thrives in that fast-paced, super international environment. These are the global crossroads of business, finance, and brand new ideas. And here we've got two European powerhouses. On one side, you have the Netherlands, which has this incredibly international work environment. English is often the language of business there, making it super accessible. On the other side, the UK is still a titan with a hugely diverse job market, especially when it comes to global finance and education. And then you've got Singapore, a true global hub in Asia. This place is just a model of efficiency. We're talking world-class infrastructure, an extremely low crime rate, and a hyper-focused environment that is absolutely perfect for career-driven folks in finance and tech. So, we've looked at the powerhouses, the lifestyle champs, and the global hubs. But there's one country that somehow managed to blend the best of all these worlds to claim that #1 spot for 2026. And the top spot for 2026 goes to Canada. This quote from our source material really just sums it up perfectly. It's that magic combination of a strong economy, an inclusive society, and, this is so important, clear, structured immigration pathways that makes it a top choice. So why does Canada take the crown? Well, it's because it delivers across all four of our pillars. It actively recruits skilled workers through its points-based express entry system. It offers strong job markets, but also a good work-life balance. And it gives people a clear path to long-term stability. It's really the whole package.
Okay, so after that whole world tour, the big question really becomes, what matters most to you? Because the best country isn't a single answer for everyone. It's a deeply personal one.
And a little chart like this can help you figure that out. Are you an engineer who really values a strong social safety net? Well, Germany should be high on your list. Are you in healthcare and prioritizing the absolute highest wages you can get? Australia might be your goal. Or is work-life balance completely non-negotiable? Then Sweden is definitely calling your name.
And that is the real takeaway here. You should think of this whole explainer as a map. We've shown you the top destinations, but only you can choose your actual path. The best country is simply the one that clicks with your ambitions and your vision for a better life. So, as you start thinking about 2026, I'll just leave you with this one question. What's going to be your guiding star? Is it pure, unadulterated career growth, or is it a deeper sense of personal well-being? Your answer to that is what will tell you exactly where in the world you belong.